The Gophers here taking on a 15-2 Crookston of Minnesota squad. Pretty explosive.
Yes, they are pretty explosive. They've been explosive. They're a really good, solid team. Coached real good by Steve Johnson. Phenomenal hockey player himself. Got a huge hockey background. I'm looking forward to this matchup here tonight, Joe. It's got some legs that probably need to be woken up, and Gophers are coming back from a trip down to Florida. So it's game time.
Yeah, they had some great games down in Florida.
Yeah, they played pretty well on both games. Just the score in the second one didn't really pan out to be what it was. But the boys battled. Nice road trip for them. Nice camaraderie. Getting all the boys together, doing their thing. So it's good to hear the good stories and so forth with all of them. So.
Hey, we'll get set here shortly. In goal tonight for the Crookston squad is Tyler Swanson, and Tyler Swanson comes in with a save percentage of .942. Even more impressive is his record at 7-1, and then his portfolio just gets better and better.
Yes.
His goals against us 1.50. That's the that's the fat body mass on my ankle.
Oh,
impressive for this young man.
That's great. Yeah.
And hey, he's been playing well, and on the other bookend here as well for the Gophers. Jack between the pipes for the Gophers tonight.
Yeah, he's got the hardest name to pronounce. It's Mizolniak. I've always tell him I was doing the lineup here in the locker room this morning or today, and it was like,
Yeah, he just needs to buy a vowel.
Yeah,
and then it's good there. But we'll get you set with that. He comes into the mark of 5-1. Does Jack out of Eden Prairie, and a goals against of about 5. So getting ready to drop the puck. They'll be moving right to left. The Gophers in the white uniforms with a maroon trim. Meanwhile, for Crookston in the dark maroon uniforms and that gold trim as well. So they'll set, and I'm looking forward to watching. You said that this Crookston team is pretty competitive, more than competitive at 15-2. They're leading their WCCHA Midwest Division.
Right. Yeah, they like I said earlier, they got a great coach. Looks like they maybe added a couple coaches to the staff. With Steve Johnson, their head coach, the phenomenal hockey intelligence he has.
Yeah.
They've always been a really solid team. Looking at the lineup here with Dobbs, McPhee's, I see some new names coming in here. But, these guys have been pretty solid, and I'm looking forward to the drop of the puck here. So
10-7-1 thus far for Minnesota and the Gophers. And you mixed a couple of lines up. We'll get those two as well. I'm excited to see the play of Luke Myers. Last time I saw him, he was starting to hit his stride, number 14 there, but dangling it behind, and now digging it out from behind is Tyler Arneson. The Gophers would like to get up top first here. In the blue, just in that crease. Now coming back over to help out that time is Keegan Johnson. Got a little mini pile up in the corner. As the Gophers right now applying some pressure and working behind theirs. Arneson.
You see the bodies come flying out first shift here. A little presence of the physicality of both teams. I kind of like to see that. Yep. Keegan Johnson coming out right away, throwing his weight around.
Yeah, throwing a biscuit right on there. Arneson, and then another shot by Johnson. Hits the side of the net. Caroms to the corner. And now trying to hold, and that mission is complete. Held in just by Fosling.
Oh.
In pressure, treble. There's an opportunity. It deflects back to the corner. Keegan Johnson is there in the corner and tries to pass it up. It finds its way to neutral ice, and a carry, and comes away.
Oh, nice shot by Brady.
Laser that time by Brady Abbott. Out of Maple Grove in the low slot, unable to get the trigger and the pole that time. Ethan Peterson, he's used to delivering the dimes. That time Abbott put it right there, but got him locked up a bit on the transition breakaway. Here comes Crookston. Crookston, a backhander to the corner, trying to catch up. It's going to be in the possession there of Grayheck. Graybeck there. Now in front left, coming way out is Jack in goal. Recoups and gets the Gophers, help him out. And gather the puck, moving it up ice, and not quite to the logo. Picked up Sent in deep.
Big rebound,
Nice
couple
shot.
great saves right there.
Gotta love it. Holding the zone and sending this one in. Little mess in front, cleaning it up just in the crease.
I'll tell you,
Off.
You know, for Jack to come out, a couple big saves. He had a big kick out rebound there and another quick blocker save. So both goalies getting tested right here in the first 2 minutes. It's get these guys warmed up and ready to go, and a pretty fast-paced game here, Joe.
I like it. I like it off the gate. So we have face-off here. Crookston comes in. Oh, by the way, they've scored 104 goals and only surrendered 37. That's a differential of 67, so a pretty stingy defensive team.
Yeah.
Crookston settles the puck, moves it up along the board. I thought that may have hit one of the Crookston players. It did. So they'll bring that face-off back.
I'm going to probably butcher a couple of these names here, but we're going to do our best.
Also, you get a look at this Minnesota squad, Jimmy, and you guys have tallied 90 times. 90 goals this season, 66.
Yeah,
but
you know,
surrendered.
I'd like to see what the record is for the season. I know that we have, I was just going through some stats here, Joe. I think we have, 5 guys in the top 15, I think it is.
Correct.
Which is really nice to see. Keegan up there with like 22 points and a big surprise. I shouldn't say a big surprise because I saw him in tryouts, but Brady Abu, man, I'll tell you what, this kid's a player, and he's a goal scorer from Old Maple Grove.
He does, and I'll tell you, he's got that long reach, great strides.
Yeah.
So shot on that time. Jack does not want that to move away from him. Meanwhile, there's Crookston coming in with a 9-game win streak. In their past 10 games, the Golden Eagles are 9-1. So head coach for this Crookston team.
Yep. Steve, he's, I'll tell you, I got to know him pretty well here right away. He's got a spectacular hockey IQ. He's been around hockey pretty much his whole life. Dedicated to obviously being a coach. Does really well. He's a great guy.
Coming to you from Ritter Arena, and Jimmy, I really enjoy this arena.
I do too.
A lot.
I'm right with you. I actually like this arena a ton.
Circling back behind now, trying to reset, feeding back, and that time it was Greenland trying to feed the blue line and then work it back up. Greenland on the puck hunt, but a backhand on a near wall rather, continues. That was Kuba trying to get at it, and there you get Greenland again with Kuba. Kuba battling there, and that's now Margel. Half wall. Here are the Dashers at that far point. Now sending it back in. A swat at it, unable to hold the zone. That time the Gophers. They'll reload and come at it. And set it up here. Back-to-back games here for you this weekend. Mankato tomorrow.
Monday. Yes.
Nice.
Yep. We got these guys, I think, at 3 o'clock, 3:45 tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
They break the whistle, the ice, and we'll have to face off back into the Eagles' offensive end. They'll score 15:30, just underway. Thanks for joining us on this Friday night ice from Ritter Arena on the campus of the University of Minnesota.
Yeah, welcome
Great
out
matchup.
to everybody.
Trying to hold, bad pass that time as defense could not reach for it and hold. Forced to reset, and they'll bring it up. Crookston. Good job in the neutral zone there by the Gophers to disrupt. There's Keegan Johnson dangling, or as Johnny Cash would say, walks the line. He's on the line. I walked the line.
That's right, baby.
So brought in on that offside. Face-off will take place just below us. On that blue line just outside the Crookston blue line.
All right, I'm set.
Working back behind, of course, these two teams in the same Midwest division here at the WCCHA. Carrying now. Here's a chance moving down below. Myers dropped it there. Under Good delivery. A beautiful backhand.
What a goal. great backhand. I think that was Luke Myers giving it to Keegan, I believe. Have to see it in the rebound. Yes, it definitely is Keegan. But great Tyler and Luke and Keegs here. And what a phenomenal player. It looks like it is.
They struck in a hurry. Look at this. A nice backhand pass.
Yeah, Keegs feeding him out in the backhand pass right there. You know, Swanson couldn't get back in time.
He couldn't react. That was just laser quick.
I'll tell you, they're just hungry. Keegs goes to show you, he works hard. They got great hockey sense, that line, and they're just always scoring. 9th
goal of the season for Johnson. Out of Centennial, Keegan picks it up. And certainly an assist will go to Luke Myers.
Yeah.
He came in. Now that's his 4th assist of the season. We'll get a final decision in the distribution of those assists, but out 1-0. That's got to be good feeling coming back from Florida.
Man.
Any sunburns down there?
I think the only sunburn I look is I see Luke coming back from Hawaii for 10 days. He's got that different tan.
Oh, yes. I call it sunblockless.
Right.
And there at neutral, across center ice, Carrion, Obbett with it. You can see that size and that reach. That's a game changer. Now skating in, good pressure here, and that time more pressure.
Save.
Another follow-up. Good pressure.
Great save.
Oh. In spot on time. Last thing you want to do is give up a goal and let them tie it up and match it and shift that momentum back. So Jack, a great job with those saves defensively. Also the Gophers clear up. I'll rush up ice again. Explosive strides coming. Big time shot here.
Ben Hines from Crookston showing his little speed there. We got Brandon Van Kratz. I'm going to try to learn these guys' names here.
Yeah, we got a couple of games back to back here. Looking a little toe drag. Now looking to send the backhand behind the net and pick it up and move it up along. Gophers with a good look here, skating it in a high slot and a hard wrister. And that was Kreutzmann with that loose change and a biscuit right to the midsection.
Yeah, Meyer got that. He really didn't have much to do other than just skate in and kind of give Swanee a little shot, see what he could bring to him. Of course, right in the belly.
Right in that old midsection.
Right. Boy, it's been a while since we've been on announcing. It's been kind of nice to actually get back here and do some commentating, man.
Hey, it's great to be back also and schedule everywhere from Rutgers to Nebraska to.
Oh, Fish Hayford just took a huge hit down there.
That is a big time.
It was at number 23. Where are we at here? From Aiden McPhee throwing his weight around here. Big defenseman.
Up ahead. Now the outlet pass, that time by Dodds. He's someone to keep an eye on. Fox Dodds. There's a shot, it sleeps, and it deflects through the blue on the back end there to clean up.
Yeah, we got that Fox Dobbs, Miskovic, I think his name is, and McPhee. Got the couple McPhee brothers out here again. I remember seeing them. Big play here.
Good job to come back and disrupt a good scoring opportunity in the slot that time by the Eagles. And I couldn't see who came back initially, but it may have been Sexton who got involved.
Oh, Willie, yeah, I'll tell you, this Fox Dobbs here, I remember him from a couple of games now. He's a small little guy, but he packs a huge punch. He reminds me of Marchand from Boston, Florida.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, he's tough as nails. I mean, he plays rock solid.
This one goes back. They'll wave off the icing. The top scorer on the team here so far this year in points goes to Ronfo. That's Mason. He has 14 goals, 17 assists. Striped with number 9, followed by Foster. Foster comes in with 12 goals, 15 assists. He's on that first line. Shot covered up, and that save is made. So that Ronfo centers that line for that first line, and you can see that first line bring some juice.
Yep, Foster and Edwards, these, I don't know if these guys are, kind of should look and find out if these guys are freshmen. Yeah, he's a freshman. Foster's a freshman. No, Rumfo, I think it sounds familiar. And Edwards, number 16, he is a freshman as well. So I got that first line, got some freshmen. They got to be good.
They can bring some juice immediately. That helps, and it certainly has, obviously, this year. Right now on that 9-game win streak for the Eagles, but the Gophers have a 1-0 lead face-off in the Eagles' offensive end. Pick up a win on the face-off. Good pass across the ice, put right there on the stick. Trying to set it on the doorstep. Good look. That was so close. Circling back on the good look. A whistler that goes over the top by Margot.
Oh, Sammy's giving it all he's got there, boy. He wanted that goal right there.
Off the dasher boards, trying to hit in front Kuba, but pass was missed. Kuba gets another shot in this one.
Nice.
Missiles right by, holding the zone. Near point is Will Anderson. His shot deflects to that far corner. Trying to pinch in that time Minnesota on that far point by a Graycack, and they'll get a face-off as that puck heads into the seat. Pretty good show. We got a lot of walk-ins continuing to come in and enjoy this experience.
That's right. Well, I'll tell you that the last line there, boy. I'll tell you, you got Coobs and Sammy and Preston. They all know each other really well. They gel really well together. Looking forward to seeing this line produce some points here.
Yeah, first line back out there. They've converged, and already Johnson has his 9th of the season. That's the lone goal so far here in the first.
There's Dobby doing his job down there. I'll tell you, that kid's a sneaky little kid, boy.
Love that saucer pass attempt. Almost hops the stick of Johnson. He's there in the corner. Johnson now gets right back to the corner and tries to initiate it up ice. Circling back, a look and try shot. Oh, a good look that time by Arneson. Arneson sets back up near that slot spot again. Moving up, Keegan Johnson with a missile down low. Another follow-up shot. This one goes to the near corner. Keegan Johnson is there, tries to go between his legs and puts it on the stick that time of the Eagles defender. Back out to the blue, carrying it back in. Some juice coming here. A drop pass, no look to Johnson. It's pickpocketed off the stick, and now it's the Eagles who will come in, take the shot. Jack makes that pad save.
Oh, Steve there, shot from Crookston, a little out of gas. Dumped it in the zone, a little shot on goal for Jack.
Carrying, drop, cross the way. Good job, good to jump that pass, way to see it and view it, and then execute. That time by Sexton. Setting the puck down. We've got a whistle, stoppage of play here with 9:20 to go, first period, and that 1-0 lead for the Gophers.
Yeah, I'll tell you, watching Luke's just amazing. Number 14 for the Gophers. He's just, he's phenomenal with that puck. He's just got great hockey sense. He's always, I think he got 4 eyes, the front and the back of his head, it seems like. He always knows where everybody's at.
Working in now from the dot, a backhand hits traffic, deflects back behind the net, and that's
Rumpel line here.
Rumpel is out there again, along there with
Edwards.
Edwards as well. Caden Edwards, 16, and race to the puck.
Yeah, you're going to see this line out here quite a bit.
Again. Yeah, you might. Almost feels like they've been double shifting already.
Right. I think Coach Johnson, Steve here for Crooks, trying to line up some lines together of who's who, trying to match up some of these boys here.
Pinching in. Here's a look. Abbott that time had a roll off of his stick. Now trying to reciprocate the pressure. Comes in here as Crookston with a whistle.
A big shot there. Number 16, Caden Edwards getting the goal for Crookston here. It looked like, it might have been maybe a deflection here, but I'm trying to see who that was. 20.
5th goal of the season, for
Foster over to Edwards here for the tying goal for Crookston. Not much really with that shot. I don't know if it was like maybe a deflection. I don't know if Jack maybe just misread it or what have you, but just looking at the replay here, looks like maybe Will might have got a stick on it, a deflection of some sort. Not really normal for a goalie to get stored on from that side without a deflection and whatnot.
Knotted one apiece, holding his own far point. Sends it across, going to have a shot above the dot here. Then that save is made by Jack, getting over from that right crease to the left to square up and make that save.
Yeah, good job there by Dylan Neubauer. I think he's a captain here, number 6 defenseman for Crookston, going in one-on-one. Hitting Jack below the right blocker pad there.
Yeah, there are some, at least down in the Bird Island area, there's a lot of Neubauers. Kicked the shot on kick back out. Now finally, again, moving the puck well. Crookston puts it right into the crease, trying to jam it.
Oh, I don't know about that. That was kind of a garbage goal right there. I don't know. The referee didn't really have a really good position on that. Looked like Jack had it actually tied up. You know, you got Coobs down there kind of raising his hand up in the air. What's going on? That, I don't know, man. I look at the replay here.
And you wonder if he lost view of that puck.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of battling going on. Jack actually had it in his glove and got whacked there by Caden Edwards again. It looks like number 12.
So, yeah. Get a look here, and another one was number 10, Logan Syrup.
You know, Coach Luke Johnson's got a really good argument here. I mean, Jack had that, you know, in his glove twice, and you know, either blow the whistle, the other referee, the main referee, or both referees here. He didn't really have great positioning on that, but he was actually behind the net, so he really couldn't see what was going on in front. But Jack clearly had the puck in his glove, so nothing's going to happen here. But I don't know, kind of a poor call right there. But you know, it's hockey, so
yeah,
got to deal with it.
The official probably says good talk, but we're going to keep the goal, and they do. 2-1 lead, 2 unanswered goals here quickly.
Not going to take it back.
7:45, and they still haven't placed that other goal up there, so. I'm sure they qualified it as a legit goal.
Yeah, they didn't they? Maybe
purposely lazy or purposely slow at getting it up on the scoreboard. Keegan Johnson across the way hits the cutter on that far side. Arneson unable to connect back out. Working it here comes Crookston. 15-2 coming into tonight. A team that has tallied now 106 goals this season. They were down 1 and have reciprocated with 2 goals of their own to take a goal lead. As we approach 7 to play, skating in, over circle, right back out, jumping at that half board. At the wall, Arneson had it for a moment. Johnson tried to get there as well. Back now to the blue line for the Gophers, and that was Fosling.
Great job by Brock back here. Good patience with the puck. No patience by Luke there. The kid's just unbelievable with the puck.
Skating here, Kuznick. He says to center, deflects at that half wall back there trying to settle the puck. That was Sexton again. Now jumping down again is Fosling. Out in front of the net, kind of tossed it there, and it's deflected back here, and now Crookston will regroup and matriculate that puck, at least up ice a little farther, trying to hold his own, cannot, and we'll get the whistle. 6:17 to go as we look to see if the Gophers are ready to answer.
Yeah, that's might have fired him up a little bit, you know. You hate seeing stuff like that happen, but, you know, it's hockey, you know, and we get to see what we see, obviously.
Absolutely. It's boy, that was tough.
I'll have to go down and ask Jack during the intermission here to see what give you guys the lowdown.
Along that far board, and then the Dashers carrying it across the blue line. The scramble left behind. Obbett tries to carry it in to big fella. He has to get back on line here, and now they'll try to work it up. By that time, Crookston doing a great job. Good crisp passing, tape to tape, and working it out of their end, and now they have it in control. Romfo number 9 there, pinching in defensively to hold his own, puts the shot near the goal, And now ricochets to that near corner, circling back down below. And here they go. A good run. Look out, this guy is dangerous. And that would be Foster. Foster with 12 goals this season. Unable to sustain the pressure, and the Gophers bring it up. A pass, tipped back behind, trailed the centerman coming up the ice for the Gophers there. This one's sent deep.
Good to see Will Anderson. I like how Willie's taking, more charge of his as a player, bring that puck up more as a defense, but I really like how he does that.
Crookston back to retrieve the puck. Now it's stolen. Here's a chance. Suddenly a good opportunity had emerged there, but a nice defensive play directs it to that half wall, setting it back to the corner. And now up the board on the seam and dropping through the neutral zone, picked up. And
Ben Hines here for Crookston.
Hines with 6 goals and 11 assists. They cannot sustain it. The Gophers are bringing some juice up. They have been flying early here, and that was Mogren. Mogren goes back to the corner to see if he can get possession. They send it from the near corner to the far corner and then dispense the puck over the logo, and the Gophers ring it along the board.
Looks like the Gophers here, they definitely have more speed than Crookston here. I could tell here in the first, 16 minutes here. Gophers need to take advantage of that speed of this team. You're going to get that big hit right there by Preston Moses.
Wow.
As I'm talking here, that boy's ready to play tonight. I love it.
A carrying across the blue line. Scrambling. Try to get the
actually, no, that was Joey Greenland. Sorry about that. I saw the 7s there, but that's my boy. Oh, and Joey Greenland just takes a huge hit right there by, who was that, number 18? Brody Normack.
Oh. And the good pressure here by the Gophers. They're cycling in their own end and really just sticking with it. More pressure also coming that way. And now, finally, Crookston able to alleviate and carry out the puck. Holding the zone. Going to get a look here. Good wrister.
All right.
Had to find it. Did Jack with all of that traffic, and he did. Yeah. Pounced on top of it to make the save. 3:09 to go here in the opening period. 2-1 lead for Crookston.
Yeah, Alex McKee or McPhee from Crookston. One-on-one with Jack, and Jack came out and cut that angle and put a little pressure on him to get rid of that puck right away. So good heads-up play by Jack there.
Face-off just to the left of Jack won by Crookston. Controlled that time by Dylan Neibauer. A backhander trying to clear it out. They do. Now carry it across. Some juice coming here across the line, gaining a 2-on-1, quickly emerges, walks it right in, follows up with a rebound. What a stick move, explosive by Luke Myers out of Stillwater.
Man.
It went from a 2-on-2 to quickly emerge to a 2-on-1, and then there he was on the doorstep. Beautiful save. This one from the near point, whistles just wide by Will Anderson. Trying to win that race to the puck there. Myers again. He's got an engine. Continues. Now cleared. Splits the defense, forcing the Gophers all the way back just in front of Jack here, and they'll try a stretch pass up across the blue line. Fed there. Keegan Johnson makes the cut. Heads towards the goal. Luke Myers circles back and now into the corner. Trying to get that puck free is Kuznick. Again, there's Johnson. Johnson comes over, and Kuznick trying to, Obbit is out in front in the slot, trying to get him the puck. Now find it, turns, takes the shot. A snipe that time over the top of the net. Obbit comes in to try to dislodge the puck. He does, holding that near point. The Gophers now at half wall, circulating back up top. Ethan will send this shot right on top. I thought it went to the net. He did not, off the glass on that shot by Ethan Peterson. Peterson goes down low, but unable to get to that puck. And now Crookston has the opportunity on a break in. Some numbers initially, but getting back, hustling back to break that up with the Gophers. 1:15 to go. First period, loose puck there, but they couldn't get to the biscuit. Far point, sending one on here. Oh, it took a bounce off a tip. Just wide behind. Crookston picked up the rebound behind the net, but then they were pickpocketed there by the Gophers. Abbott is left all alone. He's cutting on that backside. They could not connect.
Oh, man.
It was a great opportunity as we're under a minute.
Ethan had Brady on that far wing side. Boy, that almost set him up there. That would have been a beautiful goal right there.
Yeah, he's one of those natural goal scorers. 12 goals, 6 assists this season for Abbott out of Maple Grove. Poke checked away here, mid-ice, trying to carry in. Stymied right there just inside the blue line, and a carry out now from Ogren. Tries to feed it. That near side to Hatfield. Outcentering pass. Mogren tries to get it back, and a nice save, and well done that time by Swanson. He's been strong in net.
Yeah, he has.
Trying to burn the defense that time and get by Sexton.
Hatfield with a great play coming into that zone, boy. Beautiful moves.
Lawrence once showing off a bit of that speed. We are at the end of one complete 2-1 lead as the Gophers jumped up top on a goal to get things going early by Keegan Johnson, but it was Crookston. Didn't take long for them to respond and put up 2 straight.
Yeah, you know, the physicality of Crookston, I'm surprised. You know, they do a really good job with that powerhouse line with, you know, Keegs and Luke. You know, you can see that they're really playing the body really well with them guys in that line. You know, that's going to probably wear and tear them down during this game. A great period, you know, like we were talking about here. 2 well-coached teams going battle and see 2-1 game here. And looking forward to that second period now.
Okay, Jimmy Thurman, Joe Rulin, great to bring this to you. I know you're going to head down to the locker room and get some clarity from Jack on that second goal.
I'll go find out the lowdown on this goal. I'll be right back.
Hey, and we'll continue to bring you coverage of this tremendous matchup. 15-2, Crookston Golden Eagles have a 2-1 lead after 1 over the Gophers of Minnesota. We'll return with more hockey. Stay with us. I got you back on.
Are we on? All right, good.
Hey, welcome back. We're ready for period number 2. And Jimmy, did you get a chance to speak with Jack?
Yeah.
About that second goal?
Yeah, you know, from what I gather, and I think I was pretty accurate in, we both were actually in the commentating here. He had it covered up twice, gotten whacked out front, and the puck never went into the net. And after the whistle blew, he took his glove up, and the puck apparently, I don't know if it went across the line or what have you, but I don't know. It is a goal, technically, on the scoreboard, but it isn't. So that's hockey. So let's, a big hit here right away in the beginning. What is this?
Wow, smoked. And back end, circling.
Who is that? 16, just out, throwing his weight around. Who is this here?
Good battle there. Almost a breakaway opportunity for Crookston if they'd gotten the puck waiting at that blue line. Now they'll circle back in, cannot connect. Just missing on the pass that time to Edwards.
Caden Edwards, that's who we are. Caden Edwards, yes, out there throwing his weight around. There we go, 16.
Working back here. Good luck. Oh my goodness. And beautiful grab and then a cleanup afterwards.
No! Oh, we got a huge hit on the end of that too as well. That might be a penalty.
Oh, Jack made a fantastic initial save. Flashing across, but then closing that rebound. Collecting that goal.
Aiden.
Oh,
McPhee.
goodness.
Aiden McPhee out here. What a save. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better with that goalie to make a save like that, but, you know, I don't know who. I think Luke Myers took a huge hit behind the net there. Here we are, 3-1, just like that, you know. Minute coming in. Little wake-up call.
My goodness, wow. That was, he got thumped, made that initial shot, but 3-0.
Yeah.
Backhand by the Gophers, and they get it to the blue line, and meanwhile, Crookston, the Eagles, send it right back in and give chase. No one at that near point to hold the zone in. Just a little too deep that time was Crookston. They put another shot back on again. Jack being tested early and often here in the second period. 3 unanswered goals for the Eagles, and the Gophers will start it up from behind their own net. But you can see that Crookston ready to do some forechecking. Puck leaks all the way back deep. And chance there. Now they'll reset. Gophers want to pressure. Peterson just misses. Good job to hold it, pickpocket it, move it in, slot past it. Ethan and cannot connect, just missing on a pass back again. That time Kuznick to Ethan Peterson, but a nice save by Kuznick to hold the zone and put some pressure back on.
Kuzi was surprised on getting that puck right away. He had Ethan breaking the net too. There's a nice big old backhand here.
Mogren with a luck right at the doorstep and said it at the beginning. Tough goalie, and Tyler Swanson coming in 7-1 on the season, and you see why he has a stingy goals against of 1.5. Right there on the doorstep, walking in, Mogren buries it. Oh my!
Mogi Mogs. Noah, you know, playing hard on that shift right there. I'll tell you what, the really great play back there was Brady. You know, a big, nice pass out front.
Yeah, and they were buzzing.
Going underneath the glove there. Beautiful shot right above the pad there.
A payoff on that buzz.
That's a payoff goal. You're right. That was a great work by that line right there. 7th
goal of the season for Noah Mogren, and they've brought that deficit much closer now to just 1.
Great answer by the Gophers coming back right away. You know, a minute later, answering up. So this is going to be a battle, JoJo.
It is. You know what? You kind of test the team and you kind of see what you have by how they respond. And it was 3 unanswered goals at one point. There were 4. Crookston, and now Mogren answers. And the Gophers just trailed by 1. Just underway here, period number 2. Both teams have exchanged goals. 17 to go. Working it up ice off the board here a little too far. Ends up there on the stick of Will Engel. A couple of the guys look like they're off tonight. Jimmy Choi is one of those.
Yeah, we got about 3, 6, 9, 10 guys not playing tonight. the fortunate thing to have, a big roster like we do here.
They got to rotate, keep them fresh.
Keep them happy.
Board Monson it, trying to work it up ahead. The Gophers, they send it back behind. A backhand swept along the board, waiting just inside the blue line here in a breakout pass for the Eagles. They take a shot, and it's got just a little bit farther away than what Jack wanted.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting here, Joe, is to see the short bench of Crookston, to the speed of the Gophers here. What's going to, how this is going to pan out, during the second period or into the third. I think a big strategy by the Gophers is to wear them down a little bit and, take advantage of that third period too as well. But, these boys know how to play hockey.
Crookston quickly trying to move it up ice. Held up there at center ice by the Gophers. They'll send it right back in again. One of those is Greenland trying to come up at the puck. Works it near side. Now tries to find teammate there. Gets by, leaks, forcing the Gophers back again. You talk about the depth tonight on that third line for Crookston. They have Fox Dodd. He has 14 goals. And then you also have Bailey. He's got 6 goals, 15 assists.
Yeah, Dobbs is a player, man. I'll tell you what. Kid's always impressed me ever since I watched him.
Nice little toe drag, got it, and they also picked up the penalty.
I don't know what
did the Gophers. And the move that time.
I'm going to get a hold here. That looked like a pretty darn good play.
Brandon Van de Krecht.
Little toe drag between the legs here.
Yeah.
Slipped around. Yeah. It looks like finishing off a check to me, but it's a hold.
Brandon Van de Krecht was the one who drew the penalty. He has 14 goals, 10 assists on that second line. And we see the first power play of the game. Neither team was a clean sheet until then. And we have 15-13 to go. And how's that penalty kill been looking this season for the Gophers, Jimmy?
Well, I don't have the stats on it, but I'll tell you what, you got some pretty darn good guys up front right now. You got Preston up front and Kuzi. So these boys can defend really well.
Yeah, and keep an eye. I was looking at it to some pregame stuff. Tyler Bishop, who's not playing tonight, 2 shorthanded goals. Kuznick has 1 shorty. Holding the zone here, working it far side. Right at the top of the point, moving it back again. Now some good puck movement around the perimeter here for Crookston. There's a shot, a clean save. Wow, no rebound with some big time traffic in front of Jack. And
yeah, good job by Will and Cooper up front, giving Jack some room there. A little physicality up front. Crookston boys didn't like, but stay away from the goalie. That's kind of the rule of the thumb there.
Yeah, as a goalie, what type of conversation would you try to have with the guys on that power play or on a penalty kill if there's traffic in front?
Right.
Or maybe we just use that Billy Smith stick.
There you go.
To the corner now, getting it there, a chance to loft it through the neutral zone to the Gophers.
Oh, Keegan can be all over this right Keegan. Here.
On the penalty kill, Keegan with it. What's quick? What bursting? Moving it up back to Flexen now. A carry in on the power play. Still 50 seconds left on the man advantage. A shot from up top.
Great save by Jack right there.
And kicked it to the corner. Unable to hold the zone. Crookston and the Eagles are forced all the way back to retrieve the puck behind their net. But nope, coming out to alleviate that trip was Swanson. Sets up inside the blue line. Now they're ready to go with just 30 left on the power play. A chance and a one-timer hits.
Oh, nice
block up front.
Will Anderson taking it for the team right there.
One-timer now again, another shot. Follow up, beautiful save again. Jack again, back-to-back saves. Stonewalling the Eagles. Still 10 seconds left. On that man advantage, setting it up top. Moving it, looked for that one-timer, wasn't there, settled the puck, now tries to slide it low, just as the penalty.
The initial save expired. There.
That would probably come as an even strength goal.
Right. Looked like Logan Syrup right there. Looked like Jack had it, and once again, in a little straggle rebound there that just went under the pad. But yeah, as you said, Joe, just as a penalty ended right there, and the Gophers are doing a phenomenal job killing that penalty right there.
And Jack was doing a phenomenal job kicking those saves in and out. Syrup, I believe, picked up his second goal here tonight, 8th of the season. Logan Syrup securing the puck, making that save, and there's Tyler Swanson. What's your thought about the taller goalies versus average size, and you see so much of a trend these days with the taller.
You do. I think I just lost. Oh, there's a goal!
Oh, countering! Yeah, good job.
Cooper Cerrone throwing it up front of the net, just getting a nice easy shot there.
Beautiful job, and that pays that quickly counter. Cooper Cerrone, that is his first goal of the season.
Yeah,
let's take another look as he tossed it out in front.
Yeah, it looks like he just, he got it and just fired it up at the net. Nice quality shot, and must have been a good screen, but here we are. A great answer once again by the Gophers, no more than probably 30 seconds after they scored of pumping another goal. Here we got a 4-3 game here.
Hey, it's excellent. They needed that, and countering here now. Back to within 1, 12.5 to play, second period. Joe and Jimmy with you here on a Friday night ice from River Arena. Dumping, chasing, trying to get at it. Little pirouette there. Both the players going toe-to-toe.
Yeah.
Finally working it up, but not able to hold his own. The Eagles back again. There's rather the pressure coming right back down. The Gophers.
Alexander Bailey. I didn't have his number 22 here. Oh. Uh-oh.
We got another penalty back-to-back here. And
looks like we're going to get, as I said his name, he might get a penalty.
Yeah, he's 6 goals, 15 assists.
That's going on us. That's going on the Gophers here.
That is.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Unsportsmanlike conduct here. A lot of chirping going on.
Was that Cerrone who just scored the goal to bring it within 1?
No, I think.
Is that
who we got? I think it's Jackson. I think it's Kuzi.
Let's see a double minor.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Yeah, you're right. 16, not 18, and yep, it is Kuznick.
I saw this. I saw what the ref saw right there, and I'll tell you what, borderline, but I don't know what Kuzi said, but must have really fired the ref up. There's no call for that, but got to be disciplined when you get a penalty.
Well, the last time, Crookston, they're looking for the puck.
Yeah, the Gophers got to do just a little bit better clearing out in front of that net and get him out of there. Let Jack, control that rebound if he gives one. Make that initial save, and do the best that they can up front.
That's got to be such an auspicious feeling as a goalie, trying to look for that puck, not knowing you don't feel it at a spot.
Yeah, and, I'll tell you, being a goalie, there's nothing better than having this is ideal for a goalie right here. Goalies love action. It's a challenge. It's why we be goalies, I guess. You gotta love that adrenaline.
Well, it's a double minor for the Gophers, and now still 3:10 left on that man advantage. Crookston, they try to be first to the puck. Good job defensively to pull it away from the Syrup there right in that slot, trying to gather it, trying to tip. Syrup looking for the Hattie. And the Gophers killed that last penalty, but just as time expired on that penalty kill, that's when Syrup scored. Deflect again. Oh, so much traffic. Hines
we got numbers here.
And they just kind of dispensed it. You're right, they had a look, but just out of habit.
Right.
Sent right back deep, and the Gophers Pick it up, control, now try to work it near side. Look at circling back in. Crookston with the shot, deflect, comes to the rebound, moving it in that time, deflects, and off the netting. Walking in that time defensively was number 18 for Crookston, who had a good look.
That should go out.
Yep.
That went out of play.
Yep, they said it did hit that net. He pointed to it, so it's got to come outside the blue line, I would imagine. Yep, now it is. He convinced him to move it. 4-3 lead. It was 2-1 after the first period in favor of Crookston. They are looking for their 10th straight win.
We got, what is it, Tyler and, what do we got out here? Arneson and Lukey.
And a carry in now. Trying to set up that power play. In fact, they put the shot on and get the deflect, and they also find that puck quickly again. After taking that initial shot, back behind the net, trying to look, surveys now to the half wall, moving it up, right back again. They exchange locations and spots right to the moving in. Nordmark is number 18, got pretty active in this motion and movement here on this power play. 1:40 left, and a shot tip.
Nice job.
You could hear that tip and the redirect, and right there on the doorstep, a little pushing and shoving, a little extracurricular activity by Alex Bailey.
Yeah, good job by Cooper, man. You know, he doesn't like that after curricular stuff once the goalie makes a save.
Yeah.
You know, clear out of the net, get out of there, you know. I like to see that. Not to a point where you get a penalty, but I like to see him stick up for their goalie right there.
Face-off will come just to the left of Jack. Oh, right there.
Save.
Man, just right there. Quick pads. This one flutters, bringing it down, trying to move it out. Unable to. Deflect it back to the corner. The Gophers trying to move it up ice and out, but there's Syrup in the corner. And then holding the zone, battling there. Good job to win that battle. Now a chance, some speed. A little showtime by Joey. Shot. Nope. Deflects back. Took that deep enough. Take some time off of that penalty kill.
Got a minute left here in the penalty. And see what Crookston do. Great job by Joey Greenland right here, man. What a shift he's did right there.
Greenland quickly exchanges. They'll bring out a fresh.
Oh, Noah Moog's back out here.
You got it.
We got Noah and Preston out here.
Coming out clean here, and now head manning it. Syrup will carry in. Tries to set up in the corner. Drops it there to that far point. That's the Foster. Back again to work it around the perimeter. Back, nope, not the Foster. A shot here. I'm not sure Jack saw that. Laser. And behind, kind of reacted to that sound off the board.
Good job by the Gophers right there.
One and done. One shot, got possession, sent it length of the ice. 15 seconds left on the man advantage. This was a double minor on the Gophers. Let's see if the Gophers this time can carry it through without surrendering that goal, just as the penalty expired last time. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and back at full strength.
There we go.
Good job.
Great job by the Gophers.
Let's see if that can add a spot. Kustik comes right back out on the ice to kind of help out. 7:55 to play here in the second period. Gophers trailed by a goal. They led 1-0 in that first period. Brister here, nice stick save that time. Walked the ladder, and it continued to go high, but Jack was able to get the stick.
Here we go, 2-on-1, baby.
Some numbers. Ethan Peterson dropping it back. Keegan Johnson, Brister hits the side of the net. Peterson in the corner, wills it. Now holds the zone there at the near point by Sexton. Sexton sends it back behind the net. Then Peterson patrolling and pestering the defender. There for the Crookston Eagles. They'll work it out. Sends it to that far wing. Nice pass, back to back, stop pass, trail pass, shot over the top of the net. Unable to convert. But some good move up ice, clean passing. Again, a pass to the cutter, just missed. Trying to step inside and get that scoring attempt diffused by some nice defense. Peterson is going to
get a high stick there, I think.
The Gophers will go on the penalty.
Little aggressive, kind of borderline. Well, hockey player right there.
Yeah.
Number 6 here for, what we got here? Dylan Neubauer.
Yep.
Assistant captain here.
Go.
So we're going to see if the Gophers can tie this thing up with 6:51 left here in the third period. I think the boys are going to be nice to get this thing tied up.
Oh, yeah. See what they can do here on the season.
Phenomenal penalty kill right there for that 4-minute major one.
That was huge.
That was really big time.
See if Kuznick comes back to kind of avenge that here. Arneson on the far side now working it. Ethan Peterson. Peterson has it back top of that face-off circle. Dropping it back just inside the blue line. Now to Arneson. Crookston trying to keep them out at that perimeter. They get control, whiz it along the boards, and it runs all the way back into the Gophers' end of the ice. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left, period number 2. Still a 1-goal lead for the Eagles. 1:25 on the man advantage, and the drop pass as Peterson carries in. Sets it up now, reads that defense. Moving through a high wrister off the board.
Got to get some boys out in front of that net with that shot.
Controlling now, trying to zigzag his way free. And back again. They look aside that time. Fluttering puck.
Wide open right there.
Pinned up, trying to take time off of this penalty. 50 seconds left. Both teams scramble for that puck and battle just outside the blue line. Reversing. Ices Luke Myers, and he'll carry in. And he goes and explodes. Poke check nicely off of his stick, but the shot from the dot on the follow-up.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Luke Myers comes in and dekes like 2 guys out, tries to go upstairs. Ethan's right on the doorstep right there, and he ends up going upstairs too. I think he hit the stick knob of the goalie there and deflected out of play.
I think you're right, but it's always fun to watch Luke Myers skate as well.
Yeah.
He's smooth with his stride.
Yeah, he is.
Quick. Myers will take the draw. That's actually Obbett taking the draw.
Yeah.
And moving it up. Still plenty of time with about 30 seconds left on the man advantage. Just inside the line here. That's Grayheck.
Got 2 big boys out in front of the net. Boy, you got Brady and TJ Kuba out front.
Go for a circle in their own end. Now need to quickly move it up ice. Try to get an opportunity. Margot at the half wall, drops it back. Kicks it up, almost gets away. Gophers hold that zone, walk in that blue line, and now back at full strength, and a successful penalty kill for Crookston. They make it through neutral ice. It got so dangerous. Foster gets it. Good stick work. Regathers. Now trying to move it again. Looks like that puck is stuck.
Look at
The
this.
stick hops the stick that time. Moving in
Got
for
numbers.
the shot. And a chance on a 2-on-1. Gophers and Kuba that time. Poke checked off of his stick. Back to center ice. Stepping in front.
The Gophers did get pinched right there with too many men on the ice.
Just over 4 to play. Still the 1-goal lead for Crookston. They come in 15-2. Obbett that time has a roll off of his stick as he tries to center, holding his own. Then the big fella Obbett there taking a poke at it. Lofted, the save is made, losing an edge.
Oh, Coop.
Swanson made a nice save on that poke there by Obbett. 3.5. They start to hit the switch and get things going. See if the Gophers can get a little mojo going here late in the second period. Moving in, a chance. Fox just misses over the top on a beautiful setup.
Wide open goal there. Boy, that Tony Foster, boy, he just had him set up big time out in front of the net there for number 9.
Foster, 12 goals, 15 assists on the season. Certainly set the table, but did Van de Kratz that time on that scoring opportunity. Now 3 left. The Gophers a little moonwalk backwards behind their own net to set it up and come out clean and create some pressure. Near side, Hatfield had it. disrupted at center ice. And now Sexton regathers. Sexton moves it up to Crookston. Crookston skates in, has the look, shot from the dot, the save. The rebound gets just beyond the reach of Swanson, and it's still in play, and it looks like Crookston will carry out. Chipped ahead, flutters there to the far side. Trying to make some changes on the fly here is Crookston and see if they can still maintain that pressure in the Gophers' end. Fluttering puck, settled, now still with it. Good job to send it back to the corner by Bailey. Look ahead, a good look.
Good job by Noah right there, blocking that puck.
Ahead chance now for the Gophers. A good tip, almost Sexton with that tip as he cut right down the seam, just in front of the goalie. Collision, Arneson heads to the ice.
Well, he came in a full head of steam there, boy, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. They would have eliminated a pancake on that. That's how hard that thing was. That was a good check back behind the net. The Gophers trying to apply some pressure. It's back out to center ice. Holding it there, waiting for the team to get back onside. And with 1:25 to go, the Gophers doing some good forechecking here to hold the zone. There's the loose puck at the dot. Deflects back on to the stick of Crookston. They'll move it up. They have the 1-goal lead, cutting in front. Now trying to reverse. And that was Romfel. There's a opportunity there. Flutters just off the mark. Under a minute to go. And a long pass is going to create an ice.
Nope. Keegs, yeah.
Yeah, it is. It came back, and
man,
you got it. Just missed on that connect.
I'll tell you, watching Keegy and Myers and Tyler, boy, these guys get on this ice, and it's just a different ball game. I mean, they're physical, they're good. They don't give anybody any time with that puck. They're
correct.
On right away. I love how that line plays. They just there's no chances. They're this greedy. They want that puck, and they're gonna let you know it.
Holding the zone off the faceoff. Crookston here near side. Scramble to the corner. Trying to outduel there in the corner. See a battle with Luke Myers. Poke check just below the dot. Now trying to regain. They center, but in the right spot, right time. Nice defensive play there by Will Anderson. Sends it back to the corner. 30 seconds left, period 2. A backhander. Couldn't quite get the blade in the right spot. Finds itself in the near corner. Syrup. 2 goals already. He and Myers get their sticks up in the corner. Still a good play, good possession here by Crookston.
Good job by Will blocking that puck.
They continue to scramble and hold the zone. Syrup comes in, was going to line up a check that time. And now coming back is Keegan Johnson. He has the goal. He had the first goal of this game. That gave the Gophers a 1-0 lead, and we're at the end of 2 complete. And the 1-goal lead right now remains with Crookston.
Keegs would do a little. I love the way this boy plays, man. He threw his weight around there at the very end, knocked the goalie's water bottle off the net. You gotta love hockey.
He plays with that edge.
Yeah,
you gotta love it. Yeah. And again, there you get a look at the goalie having a conversation.
Yeah, he didn't like that too much.
Not at all, but
what a period.
What it was, back and forth.
Yeah.
A 2-1 lead after 1 complete, and another 2 goals put up by both teams, and it remains a 1-goal lead.
Joe, I think we're gonna call it. I'm gonna call it here before the period, but this is gonna be this third period is gonna come down to who's in better condition. I think they're getting wore down a little bit. You can tell, But the one thing with Crookston, they're really smart with the puck. Well-coached team. Even with that short bench, they're doing the right things to be in the right places. Being a little winded, and the Gophers need to take advantage of that speed and the physicality too. They need to finish their checks too as well. Let them know that they're there. This is gonna be a great third period.
That it is. In fact, these 2 teams meet again tomorrow afternoon. Here's same location, Ritter Arena. And Jim, if you want to head down and talk with the guys and get us some updates as a result here on Friday Night Lights coming your way with the stream. And we have, a great matchup, 4-3 lead after 2 complete for Crookston, who comes in with a mark of 15-2 and leading this conference. We'll return with a third period full of fire and feistiness and potentially goals coming up shortly.
All right. Well, I hope we're back on here live. I think JoJo got lost at the vending machine. Here we go back live here with the Gophers in Crookston. Oh, Keegan coming in. 1-on-1. Oh, look at that shot. Oh, oh no, a little kicking action going in there. What a play by Keegs. Trying a little trick play between his legs there. You got to love it. Here comes Luke. Luke coming in, a little backhand out to the point here. So I gotta get my glasses on. Welcome back to play here, ladies and gentlemen. Got a 4-3 game going on. Oh, big save by Jack. Oh, big old hit. Loses his helmet, has to get back to that bench. Nice drop back pass, Keegs. Keegs out front of the net here. Oh. And Crookston coming out here to do a number 18 here for Crookston. We got a helmet in play here. I don't know, the referee finally gets that out of here. Big plays out here by Keegs. What a great shift by that front line there. Oh, Crookston coming back. Back to full strength here. Big Ghost had a little power play action going on there right away. Oh, Crookston stepping back. Dump this play in. Will gets up to Preston. Preston passes it back to Will, and we'll back up the set up here. Little dump in chase here by Tyler Lorenz from Crookston. Well, what a game have you guys been watching on TV here, man. I'll tell you what, this is going to be a battle third period here. Looking forward to see what happens here.
Chance here to see what they can do. Knocked it out the door, and a save locked up and made there.
Yeah. Welcome back, JoJo.
Hey, I was having a quick word with Garrett Shesky, an Andover native, who Gophers took a 5-1 loss.
Oh.
They were outshot 54-18 in that game.
Man. Were you able to just walk right in there on the Zamboni side there?
Correct. So a couple of them got to know, but it was just still good to see the close of that game. And I'll tell you, that Michigan team can outright fly.
A very good hockey squad.
Number 1 in the country right now. I'll tell you, a team that's flying out there are the Eagles. They've got some skills.
Yeah, I'll tell you here. Start off the third period. Ghosts had some huge opportunities right away. They have to test Swanee here pretty good here in this third period.
Yeah, Swanson coming in with that goals against of 1.50 and a 7-1 record. Crookston, a little toe drag. Good stop. Hey, Jack just held his position there. Squared up. Hit him in the midsection, and now countering. Another look here, trying to sweep it low, far post, and get his teammate.
Oh, Fisher, Hatfield had just a wide open. He decided to pass there.
He did.
And he didn't have a stick down on the ice, but what a play.
Hey, a selfless play that time, but could not quite convert.
Yeah, I tell you, the Ghosts got to really bear down this period and just stick it to the way they play. They got to be fast. Now you can see they're wearing down these guys a little bit, but they're such a smart team.
Working back behind, circling, and now leaving it behind the net, trying to dig it out. Hatfield, and now on the stick. Here comes Crookston and the Eagles off to the board, the runner, and now who's on that possession? Of course, it's Foster. Foster seems to be everywhere. Comes loose, a quick wrister. Wow, that came right up, right on that collarbone. That was a quick wrister. God.
Jack taking that upstairs big time.
Jeez. Those shots always look to me like I'd need a couple of weeks to get over on that. In the slot taken away in the right spot.
That wakes the goalie up a little bit.
Oh, my God. It looked like it almost, hit his larynx right in that throat area. Such a quick spot and a great save by Jack. I don't have the shots on goal, but he has seen an assortment of shots. A high number.
Yeah. Tell you about the Crookston team here. as much as they're short benched here, they always just seem to be, they're very, very smart to where they need to be. When they break out of their zone, they're in position. I mean, Steve Johnson does a really good job with this team.
Hines goes to the corner against Johnson. Johnson brings it behind the net. Unable to reach the puck and put some pressure. Just down by a goal here, the Gophers tip and try to make some quick changes as it drops back to Tyler Swanson.
I put my money on Luke Myers here, just tying goal here.
Let's see it here. He's got a shot cutting down the middle of the ice in front in that crease, or slot rather, unable to control. A little penalty is coming up here.
Oh, I guess we got a slash. I thought Kuba was going to get called for a trip right there. And we got 14 defensemen. I believe it's 14 here. Ben Hines, I believe. Yeah, Hines.
It is Hines.
Going for, I think he said a slash.
On that second line, he'll get a penalty here and a chance. Golden opportunity here now for Minnesota. And the Gophers to tie this up.
Yeah, we just talked about this. Look forward to someone getting in front of that net. I see Kuba probably being up in front of that net. You got Brady and Sammy.
Jumping
Time
behind.
for a goal here, boys. Time for the Ghosts to pump one out of here. Tie this ball game up.
Drops all the way back for Jack. Holds the puck, drops it off. Coming out front, really pressuring up top is Crookston. They kind of fluster that entry pass in. And Crookston takes some more time off the penalty.
Got to be moving.
Carry in to the blue line. Now deep, some opportunities here. Dropping it back and setting it up.
Oh, yeah, hook right there too. Holy cow.
Good work behind, trying to hold. Cannot. Kuznick on that vicious bouncing clearing pass along the board. Now tipped ahead. Abbott with those 12 goals, unable to cash one in here yet tonight.
Again.
A good look on a shorty attempt, diffused by Jack Poke, checking it away. Fox Dobbs.
He's in. He loves action.
14 goals, 12 assists on the season. Cross center ice, firing it in. They'll change out one player from that specialty unit. Reaching for it, Keegan Johnson, unable to get to it. Now coming right back again, applying more pressure. Dobbs looks like it's effortless when he's out there skating. Just
right. The Ghosts just can't get anything set up here.
Nothing just yet. 20 seconds left here on the man advantage, and a chance to tie it up in this third period. For Minnesota, they're forced back behind the net. Luke Myers sends it across to Keegan Johnson. And now a chance as they work it in. Give and go as they crisscross in that high slot. Passing it down to the corner. Keegan Johnson on the backhand. Leaves a teammate wide open. Centers shot. Oh, just off the mark. It all started with Keegan Johnson in that corner with that no-look pass. Left a teammate who centered it perfectly. And Myers unable to convert. Coming right back to pressure. Trying to go low side and tuck it in that bottom sock drawer. Yep. But Jack SPP stacks the pad. Yeah,
Ben Hines comes out of the penalty box and makes a big play. And I think that's 16 down here for Crookston.
Yep.
What is that? Caden Edwards. Right at the doorstep. Luke denies him. And again,
they win the face-off.
Another quick shot. Number 22, Alex McPhee.
Yep. Back out again to the Crookston squad here as they break in. Quick look, top of the face-off circle.
Ooh, off the crossbar.
They're getting some quality looks. A team that is shorthanded has still showing some speed and some quickness. And
the good old Northern boys, man, they'd love to skate. I'll tell you, You got to get after these boys. The Ghosts got to get really down and dirty here. They need to focus on getting it out of that zone quick.
That was Romfo with that shot.
Yeah, getting it in and getting busy here. Dialing in, boys. Great job by Crookston here, I'll tell you. Winning draws, getting quick shots off. Phenomenal job by Jack, though, too.
Carrying in or near. And then it's sent deep, ringing along the board. Trying to pick up a little mojo there. Left behind and now forced back.
Kubo just getting smoked out front there. I think just a blind shot.
Bauer had it there. Now, again, Crookston gathers it. They are just first to those passes, disrupted, circling again, and now another look here for Dobbs. Dobbs waits, poised, drops it, racing in to hold the zone, and then ringing it along the board. Wow. They're running the race, so it seems like to just about every possession.
Right.
Good burst, tied up in the corner. Moving it up, tried to connect here, disrupted and holding the zone just inside the blue line again. A quick wrister on the back door, the rebound, hopped the stick, cutting in. Again, another look that time.
Oh, another crossbar.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man.
I don't know what
his
the
best friend.
Shots on goal are, but right now this Crookston team is showing why they're 15-2. They just do not stop. Good tempo, setting it here, hustling back. Trying to continue their way up ice. Again, this team outscored their opponents this season in an impressive amount of 104-37. They're continuing here, cutting right in front of Jack on that shot from the top of the circle, and he made the save.
Big
the
screen too, boy, I'll tell you what. That was a beautiful 3-on-2 by Crookston right there. You know, giving that winger that puck and that center crashing the net like that. Giving Jack, a hard time to see that puck.
Yeah, I mean, this good scoring opportunity just quickly emerged that time, and they are buzzing. They're out here. They're cutting it, and they're playing downhill. Minnesota, the Gophers get it back out to center ice, sent right back in. Nice little quick glove save, catch and release by Jack. And the Gophers, Kuznick there, gets to it first, tips it out to the half wall. Another 16 gets there as well, and continues to carry that puck and deflect to center ice. 9.5 to play. Move it in, loose puck, backhander, swayed away that time.
Great recovery there by Brock.
Romfo on the doorstep. Set back, moving in, toe drag. It gets a little too far away. And it's sent right back into the corner, digging it out, trying to get it loose. That's Moses. On the door, trying to get the shot off, tied up that time, Obbett.
Yeah, I was walking out of the locker room. I told Obbett to get that tying goal, so let's see if he does it.
Hey, he's thinking
he looked
about
at me as I was walking out. I'm like, what are you looking at? I go, you better score the next goal.
Tip and oh!
He almost had it right there.
He had a great look in the slot. Turned away. Swanson, penalty. No penalty.
Oh, man, Abby got away with that one, boy. Now he's going to get rocked out in front of the net. We're going to get a penalty out here. Yep. That was coming. You knew that was coming.
A little frustration setting in.
We might have 2 penalties on Crookston, actually.
And
we might get 4 people called here. All 4 of them might go.
This could be a family meeting in the penalty box. Let's see. Are they going to change some shifts from the box? But a little flurry of activity.
I figured Ab would go after that trip right there. and
then he kept with it.
Yep. And then the defenseman that knew probably got tripped, he came back and retaliated. So, I actually got to compliment the ref on this. You know what? 2 each. Keep playing.
8:32 left.
Yeah.
Here in this third, but it's been downhill hockey for Minnesota Crookston. They have a 1-point lead.
Boy, you saw that coming.
In the Midwest.
Hey, can we get a replay on that, Johnny? Because that was actually pretty good. I would like to see that again.
Oh, man. That was a flurry.
There we go. Here we go. So you got Brady
frustration.
out front here. Let's see here. We commentate this a little
Taking
bit.
it up, looking.
Brady gets a pass out front here, takes a quick shot, big save by their goalie. He comes in, whacks, gets out in front of that net. You know, here comes the shot. And I think the trip, oh, here we go. A little different angle on it.
Cutting back and
Oh, back to live
didn't
action.
quite get that, but it's a flurry of physical interaction. And let's see, there's 2 in the box for each team. And as it goes up here, they're just going to skate 5 aside, apparently.
Yep, 5 aside. Them keep playing hockey, and don't let a penalty dictate anything here, but
Let's see, maybe this can
it's a fair call.
give the Gophers a little nudge.
We got Keats on the
Arneson
far side here.
trying to pick, cut, stop, trying to find a way to the back of the net. Tie it up.
Hey, Tyler Anderson. I don't know what happened there. I don't think it was a kicked-in goal either. But it's
Wow. 8:05 to play, third period. The
Keats
Gophers
coming in
knotted up.
here. He
Myers
puts up
will
front,
pick up the goal.
whacks it. Tyler, yeah, I don't know. That might have been Keeks' goal right there. I think I'd give that to Keeks probably.
Yeah.
Tyler came in and just kind of pushed that in a little bit. Let's see. We're going to get better action here right now. So here we go. Keeks comes in. Oh, wait a second. That looked like Luke Myers.
Yep.
That's Lukey's goal.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Myers
there he
picks
is.
it up.
Yep.
Goal number 8 on
Great
the
job.
season. Good stick to it in this that time. And you kind of see again here how the Gophers responded after Crookston had been playing downhill for quite some time. And of course, hey, you can't go without Jack making some stops.
Yeah.
One of those,
Right.
you recognize it now, right, when they tie it up. And a good shot, handcuff Swanson. He finally pounces on that puck, and we'll have a face-off. 7:49.
It's a
And we're
barn burner
tied at
here.
4-4, boy.
I knew this. I knew Key. You know that top line. I knew something was going to happen. You know, Brady. I tell you, you know, I think he's actually started the momentum on this. I believe.
Yeah.
I would give them. I'm going to give him credit for all that. Because
Good flex
that's what it
chance.
takes. What attitude, man.
Trying to reset there is Engel. Moves it up ahead. Gathered in now by Mogren. A drop pass. Chipped back down to the corner. A little give and go back to flex behind. Holds the zone. Far point or near point here is Cerrone. He's got a goal tonight. 2-on-1 opportunity for the Eagles. Moving it in. Good pass. Good job to break that up on the pass by Engel.
Engel, what a job.
Back
Nice
the other
work.
way. Here comes Mogren. He's got a goal tonight. Looks and foul. Looks for the wraparound. Pops back off. Just trying to kick the puck and keep it deep. Swat at that time. That was Kuba with that attempt. Gophers back to retrieve the puck, but shadowed by some of those speedsters for the Crookston Eagles.
Here comes Will.
Full head of
Tell you
steam.
what.
Anderson, toe
Look at
drag,
this.
moves it across, leaves it for a teammate.
Oh, what a
Looking-
play.
Almost a little tic-tac-toe combination, but it guides it to the near corner. 6.5 to play, tied 4-4.
Yeah, I think I said that in the second period about Will, you know,
Yes.
stepping up on D.
He is.
That's twice now, and both times opportunity for a goal there.
He took it deep into that end and then set up a teammate. Now digging it out in the corner. Gophers.
Look at
really
Sammy and Tej working hard. Oh,
in
some more just, you know, Coob's just getting nasty in there. That kid works hard, boy.
It is. Margot also tying it up and some pushing and shoving exchange there, but 6:16 to go. And
Look at Sammy Margell going in
Yeah,
there.
Margell is-
Roomy's going in there. What is that, 25? Tyler Lorenz said not get out of here. Kuba's not liking that either. A couple captains going back and forth. Got to love it. Showing their teammates they're giving it all.
hey, a Friday Night Lights game that has really been a joy to call and cover here,
Yeah.
as both teams saving the best for last here late in this third period, tied 4-4. Face-off win for the Gophers. Eye in the air, deflects. Swanson was trying to find it on the rebound. Keegan Johnson, first goal of the game tonight for the Gophers, trying to work it out in the corner. This deflects deep,
Definitely going to be icy.
and we get the whistle.
I would have to, you know, I'm going to take back my comment earlier about the short bench comment, because I'll tell you what, these guys don't look short benched, boy.
No, I was going to say that earlier.
These guys have iron lungs in them.
And you know what? Jack in goal. There was about a 3-4 minute run where Crookston was just lining up shots, moving it to hit a couple of crossbars.
Yep.
But Jack turned everything away. Shot here, losing it, loose puck, covered up. Swanson will get the face-off. But again, that was a rising wrister from that far point.
Yep.
And that caught Swanson a bit as it started to climb up that ladder and kind of near that clavicle.
You know, there's easy shots at point. Just get it to that goalie. Let the forwards get in there and get nasty. You know, Keegs is hungry. Tyler's hungry. Lukey's always hungry. So this line right here, I think, is going to put the Gophers up on top here, 5-4.
Well, hey, you got to keep in mind that these Swanson the goals against the 1.50 coming in.
Yeah.
Off the face-off, they win, save, made, another loose puck, continues, skirmish there, finally deflects, now able to hold the zone, sending it right back in off from in front of the Dashers, pinching in, defense there for the Gophers. They try to send it in, pinching again, but this one deflects into the bench for the Eagles. And they've been winning those face-offs and late in the game, so critical, and then they're getting the quick shots. As Swanson again takes his helmet off and resets.
Yeah, he's definitely getting work down there.
And sometimes you wonder, is there something wrong with the helmet, or is he just taking some extra time to regroup?
Well, you know, he's a big goalie, too.
Yeah,
I mean,
he is.
6'1", 186 pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not a small kid, not a small boy.
Winning the draw. There's a quick shot again. Stick save by Swanson.
Two big boys colliding right there.
Both went at it, knocked it up right just inside the blue line.
Mason Rompo and Brady Boot going at it.
I tell you, the Gophers have been on the puck hunt just a little bit prior to scoring that fourth goal to tie it up. But since then, it's flipped.
Yeah.
They've been playing downhill.
It's like spurts, you know, back and forth.
It is.
You know, it's like they jump, we jump. I think they feed off one another.
I think they do.
Well, you get tired for a while, we'll come back.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, another draw for the Gophers here.
Hey, I've counted that as 4 straight face-off wins for Minnesota. Defensively, they're standing them up at the blue line that time.
Here we go. Moses coming on the far end here.
Holy Moses trying to get at it and tying him up as he goes
Tyler
to the
Lorenz, man, just shutting the door down right there. Moses is a quick skater, too.
Good burst speed just outside the blue line. They put this shot on. Jack makes that save. That was Alex Bailey, 22, continuing to put some pressure behind, and now the Gophers try to come out clean. It's almost like a little forechecking, and Crookston tries to shift the momentum.
Yeah, we got 4 guys back. Get behind the, there we go.
Good pass, connects. Right on the tape. Connects with Mogren. Mogren picked up goal number 7 earlier tonight. Johnson, his 9th as well. And then Luke Myers tied it up with his 8th goal. Here in this third period, just under 4 to play. They miss on that pass through neutral zone and back to scoop it up, wave off the ice. And Minnesota moves it up. The Gophers trying to come out clean, deflected. Forcing Mogren and the Gophers back again. A backhander. Promptly sending it right back deep into the Gophers' end. Same song, different verse, miss here, and then we're going to get a face-off. Back now into the offensive end here for Crookston. And, hey, you got to like how the Gophers are responding.
Yeah.
They've had a number of deficits.
Yep.
Down by 2 goals and down by 1.
We'll see if Logan Syrup, he wins another face-off down here. I think the guy's like 10 for 10.
I would be interested to hear the shots on goal as well. Peppered, a good look. High shot, got down. I couldn't tell if it got to Jack or not. I think it might have. Now back deep. We're going to 3 minutes. And a chance here. And lone look backhander. Good job to deflect that pass.
Great play by Colin right there.
Mogren comes in. His shot deflected back behind the net. Crookston gains control off the glass. So deep and now on the puck hunt. Here comes that top line of Tony Foster.
He's going to have a beat outside.
Keegan.
What a shot! Keegan's got him smoked on the outside. It goes upstairs on Swanson. Man, what a beautiful shot that was.
One word, 2 syllables, filthy.
Oh, man.
Downright filthy.
I'll tell you what, if there's a person to throw the Gophers up by 1, it's him. What a shot.
What a snipe coming in.
You know, he had the momentum coming off. A great pass, too. I don't know who fed him on that. I don't know if that was Will or whoever, but, man, unbelievable.
On stride and just a filthy display of a hard wrister and a snipe. We'll see. I don't want to curse him, but he had the first goal of the game. Is he going to have bookend goals and the game winner?
Right.
There's going to be some pressure coming here from Crookston. They're down since the opening minutes when they trailed 1-0.
Yeah, Gophers got to play smart here. You know, don't get a penalty.
2:10 to go. First line is out there for Crookston. A wrister here kind of buzzes the tower. Missing there. Back to center ice. Some numbers going down. Arneson has a chance.
Oh, what a play!
What a great defensive play to lay down and get that stick and disrupt that pass across to the open winger for the Gophers.
What was that, Brady? Who was that? Brady, number 18. Brody. Bodmar. Man, what a great play that was.
1:40 left. Heading to the bench is Swanson. No, he stays there, and they're going to keep still him in goal while the Gophers kind of have possession of it deep. Pass up ahead. Good thing they didn't pull Swanson. It would have been an empty net opportunity. Back to the corner now with 1:20 to go. The Gophers battle in the corner. Crookston. A 9-game win streak is on the line. Carrying in a good shot here.
Out.
Deflects Swanson's.
Angle's got to get that puck out. There you go.
Extra attacker is on.
Don't let them jump on it. Don't get control.
They get it on that far side. A backhander hits the side of the net. A minute, 2 seconds left, and they get a tie-up and a face-off, and it'll be in the offensive end.
Great
for Crookston.
save.
Here's a look at the goal again coming from Keegan Johnson.
Yeah, look at that shot. And, boy, I'll tell you, look at the celly here. That's a hard game of hard knocks play right there by number 9.
Yes.
He deserves every bit of that, and especially right in front of the bench.
And the dime coming from the defense right on his stick, hit him in stride, and he smoked it. Oh, there's a penalty. Oh, it's a timeout. Timeout taken by Crookston. And what do you see here as the strategy here for the Gophers other than the obvious, keep it out of the net? But win the face-off, that's always critical.
Get control of the puck, obviously, first. You know, you're going to have playoff fight. You know, whoever wins this draw, it's going to be pretty crucial. And it looks like, you know, I would favor probably Crookston right now, the way they've been on the face-offs. I mean, they've been just phenomenal.
These two teams so evenly matched.
Yeah.
And again,
you know, we said that right coming into this game. You know, this is a good team. Obviously, 15-2. Great test for, you know, both teams here. This is a great hockey game.
That it is. And just 1 point ahead of Jamestown is Crookston in first place of the ACHA Midwest with a 15-2 and Mark with 45 points, 44 points for Jamestown. And then the Gophers, your Gophers, 10-7-1. Gophers come in tonight. They have dropped their last 0-4-0-1 in their last 5 games. Just the opposite here for Crookston. They've won their last 9 and looking to extend to a double-digit win streak at 10 if they can. Right now they're down by a goal. And, hey, maybe that lack of bench starting to hit Crookston a bit here.
Yeah, well, let's see what happens here. You know, Logan's been pretty hot on the face-off, so got Brady up. And Logan Syrup on the draw here.
Foster, that line out there again. There's Syrup. He's got 2 goals tonight.
got to get out of that 180 action.
Out there again, trying to dig it out is Romfo. The swings along the board, cleared.
Yeah, nice. That might not be. Is that going to go all the way down? Yep.
They get the ice.
That's a good 30-second kill right there.
That was 45 seconds left. And I tell you, it has been both teams just kind of nudging ahead and staying with it. And I tell you, I don't want to say this. I'm just going to wait for the face-off to take us.
There we go.
Picked off, holding the zone. Nice work. Sending it back in front of Jack.
Oh.
Now they fire the biscuit into the seats.
Well, this is not the NHL.
Yes.
That's the old penalty delay game right there.
Oh. Just trying to put it off the glass. Lifted it a little too high. 33 seconds left here. And the Gophers.
Yeah, Will Engel, just a got a little pancake on that deal.
With a 1-goal lead, winning the face-off again. This time, Crookston trying to ease it up along the board. Good battle.
Job.
Terrific battle. Now back out to neutral ice. Crookston's going to need to get that puck down and under control. 15 seconds left at that half wall in front of the Dasher boards. Control, trying to get the shot from
great
the
job
top.
by Brady right there.
What
a play.
Job.
And he's going to get beat to the puck right there. Oh, and it missed the
They wave
goal.
the ice, but they still get the time ticking. 3 seconds to go. What a win tonight.
What a win. What a game.
Bookend goals for Keegan Johnson, the first and the last. I didn't want to say it with about 33 seconds left, but an unsung hero has to be Jack tonight. He stayed in it. He was getting peppered.
You ain't kidding, man. I'll tell you what a game.
What a thriller. The snap a losing streak here for Minnesota and the Gophers.
Yes.
And they put up the W. Meanwhile, they snap a 9-game win streak for Crookston. A team with a 15-2 mark coming in. And they put another blemish, and that's been rare for Crookston. They're just their third loss this season in 18 games. That was an outstanding, well-played game.
I got to tell you, that was, you know what? Nobody hangs their heads after that game. I'll tell you what, that was a hard battle right there.
And Keegan Johnson, he looked like he was on a mission once he got that puck settled on his stick.
And you always see how fast he was going on that far side. I'd still like to know who fed him on that one, because I'll tell you what, that was awesome.
And you're always saying when they take that shot coming down, just get to the spot that the goalie isn't covering. Fire that, hit that spot instead of putting it into the midsection. And Keegan Johnson, an outstanding night. Those bookend goals, the first goal of the game, the last goal of the game, and Jack just put on a goaltending clinic in a clutch part of the game when he needed to.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what a great game, Joe. Thank you very much for
great to call, great excitement. And hey, you guys get back at it here tomorrow, 3:30.
Yes.
Great venue here at Ritter Arena. Jimmy, thanks for.
I hope to maybe see you tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I've got one thing at one game at 2 o'clock, and hopefully that'll be done shortly before yours, and I'll race down here over in St. Louis Park. But hey, that's terrific. Love to see this team again. They're getting on fire, coming back from Florida, and all of you, thanks for joining us. What a tremendous Friday Night Lights exhibition of some terrific hockey. The win, 5-4 for the Gophers as they take home the win over a tough Crookston team that came in 15-2, and with the win, it snapped a 9-game win streak for Crookston, and now it's time for the Gophers to start stacking some wins as the season gets long.
All right, buddy. Well, hey, I'm running down to the locker room and get some handshakes and high fives and some fun, and
hope to see you tomorrow. You got it. Take care. It's the Gophers. A big win tonight. 5-4 over a full-throttled speed team, Crookston, who had just tonight lost their third game of the season versus the 15 wins. So thanks for joining us. I'm Joe Rulin. And thanks along with Jimmy for joining us. And, of course, John Helverson engineering this broadcast and this stream. I hope to see you back again tomorrow. Big win tonight, 5-4, the Gophers.